I wasn't ready for the crack.
Welcome everybody.
I wasn't ready for the crack.
To a new episode of the Sleeping in Class podcast.
We got a new episode, y'all boys. That we're recording right now.
Yeah, baby.
At this very moment. I'm Anthony.
It's a special one, man.
I'm Mike.
Your boy Rich Frazier.
And I'm Yusuf.
Why is it special? What are we doing?
I don't know. I just started with harmonic.
Oh, it's special
Yeah.
because this is the segment podcast.
Oh yeah, and it is the day after the birthday of Sleeping in Class.
Hey. What? And we're doing episode what? 14. That don't got nothing to do with nothing. But
Yeah. Well, at least the birthday of the channel.
Today, 14 is an important number for us for some reason.
Yeah, it's the special magic number, 7 times 2.
Indeed.
But first off, we want to start on a somber note.
Yes, we have to do this again.
We lost one of our legends,
Yeah, one of the prides of the black community.
Miss Aretha Franklin.
Yes. And that's sad, for real.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like Aretha and Patty, they, when you think of like the singers that you go back into like the soul era of black people, those are two of the biggest names. Plus Whitney. But you know, like we're losing them, and it's sad. Like we got one left. Patty, you gotta keep the legend alive. What is left of the old soul black singers?
Hey, we got Diana Ross still.
Oh yeah, and Diana Ross. You know.
I mean, we still got some, but
Yeah.
like we're losing them at an alarming rate, and like it's hard to replace them.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna say
Well,
we
not
don't
replace,
Yeah, you can't replace them, but like
Fill in their shoes.
I'm not filling their shoes. You know, I'm not gonna say like none of the singers that we got now are like not of their talent, but it's just like they had presences that only they had. You can only replace, I don't know, but so much.
I guess that's what I've been coming to see when, well, more senior celebrities pass on.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know their work and you know all their stuff so well that it's considered classic.
Yeah.
And then when they pass on and everything, it's like, man, who's going to play that role?
Yeah.
I remember feeling a similar way when Michael Jackson passed, you know? It's like, who fills that role? And nobody's going to quite do it like Mike did.
No.
But it also makes you appreciate their art even more, in a way. Because, I mean, it's like, all these years have passed with some of these folks, and nobody has quite done it like them.
Yeah, it's like it keeps them alive. It's a quote that's been going around that I don't even know where it started, but it was like, you're only alive as long as the last person that remembers you. And like when nobody can replace you, people are gonna remember you for a whole lot longer. So that's the kind of legacy Aretha Franklin definitely left. So, you know, rest in peace, sir.
What's it called? I just thought about this. Did y'all hear about what Fox News did with in memoriam?
Oh yeah, didn't they like show Patti LaBelle's picture like in the rest in peace Aretha Franklin?
It was like the main image was Aretha. It was Aretha, but like like off in the distance or in like the corner.
Oh, okay.
Side,
I thought they like showed her image like at the forefront. Like
there was like a slightly transparent photo that was also supposed to be Aretha singing in a performance.
Oh, but it was Patti LaBelle. Oh.
It's like a video clip?
No, it's a picture.
Like how,
or it might have been a
like,
video. Yeah, it might have been a video. Or no, I think it was a picture.
That moment where the first thing you see pop up when you Google search it is Fox News under fire using Patti LaBelle's photo during Aretha.
I only saw a headline. Yeah, I didn't even see the actual picture. But
and they were like, "Sorry, this is a performance that both of them were doing." And they were both on stage, but it turns out they both weren't on stage. It was like Patty went up and performed, and then like maybe Aretha went before her or after her.
But they weren't on stage at the same time. And
they weren't on stage at the same time, but they used that picture. Like,
No way they should have made that mistake.
That's hilarious.
It's hilarious. And
Oh man, yeah.
Very
yeah,
Fox
this
News
looks bad.
like.
Yeah.
Like I'm just looking at the picture right now. Yeah.
Oh,
Why
man.
would you do this? Why would you do that? Why?
You got it. Well,
Why, bro? Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this, bro? Why would you do that to Aretha Franklin?
Yeah, man.
Like, why would you do that to Patty LaBelle? Why would you do that to them? Like,
and everybody knows, like, they had some drama. Like, everybody knows that. Like, it was just.
Oh shit.
Can I look up the video on your...
Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody knows they had, like, some drama. And it's like, now that Aretha is gone, I hope that Patty can keep the black legacy alive in a different manner than they did because that's like petty for other reasons. Like, specifically her, like, that's who y'all made the mistake with. But,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Folks don't really hold grudges and stuff like that. I would hope not for that long.
Yeah. I
wouldn't wish that much deep-seated hatred of anybody on anybody.
It's like, I would feel bad holding a grudge against somebody who, and then they ended up dying. Like, I would feel bad. Like, dang, the last memory or feeling I harbored towards this person was ill. It was like, but even more so, like, I feel like if I was in old age, it's like, that's much more likely of a possibility. So I'm like, I don't want to be beefing with nobody. Like, who knows what's going to happen. So I hope that's the point in which they were in at that point, but who knows?
When you think about sometimes how the media just affects folks in situations like that, they'll blow stuff out of proportion than what it originally was. You know? Like with stuff like this, now you got everybody talking about how petty this was.
Yeah, I mean,
and then now
anyway.
but see, people who didn't even maybe even know.
Yeah, because Fox News' viewers didn't know about that. Like,
right,
they probably did bring it to their attention. All right.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
But yeah,
And
the segment, the segment podcast starts with the reaction segment.
yeah, we got a reaction segment, guys.
In which Rich has a video that he had been playing, and I got a video. Well, we both got a video, I guess, to show y'all that I just thought of before we started this, because everybody in the world should see this video.
But some of y'all may even see.
Yeah, y'all probably will have seen it.
All right. What we got
So
going
the
on
first thing I got to show you guys is this. This the ting right here. It's a
What the team be?
It's a white American Christian pastor in Uganda.
Oh, I have seen this. Now that I look at the thumbnail. Yeah, I just saw this literally earlier today.
I have not seen this.
Oh,
This is crazy.
the sound on?
Turn it on.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I was gonna say it.
Here we go.
An error has occurred. Try again later.
Uh-oh.
Security, hello, Keke. Keke.
Come here. You hate Jesus. You hate yourself. You hate Jesus. You hate yourself. You hate me. You disgrace Jesus. Huh? Talk.
Francis, Whatcha, Piggy.
Talk.
What?
Talk.
Like the amount of restraint this dude has.
No more. He has disgraced Jesus. Has disgraced Jesus.
Francis, mpige toka mbele yake.
I don't. What?
I am not going to tolerate.
I did not see that he spit on that dude.
Jesus is not going to tolerate. Yeah, feel me.
It's like.
You got me.
Is this man sober?
No. You obey what I say. I obey you. Now say, open my fucking room. Now. You understand, bitch? Nigger, bitch? I don't calm down. You come up to the Lord Jesus Christ. You fuckers. Why? Why have you hated Jesus? Why have you hated your own souls? 3/4 of you are going to fucking die in 3 days.
They gave him the keys to his room.
It's come under all condemnation because they have hated themselves, they have hated their fellow man, they have hated the Lord Jesus Christ. You fucking record that, bitch.
Walk off in flip-flops. Is he crying? Oh no, he was just coughing. Interesting.
Wait, and when did he get arrested? Was that him getting arrested at the end?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I think that was him. I think being
taken off.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
I don't even
Fuck
have
that guy.
what.
That's
That's I don't.
Just it's
That's ridiculous.
it's the perfect storm of negativity according to white supremacy and religion at the same time.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how to feel about this video because
Possibly drug use.
yeah, probably. But it's something wrong with this dude, obviously. But I don't know how to feel about this video because, like, the Ugandans were not responding to him in a violent manner at all. Like, they were being completely calm about the situation, which portrays them in a really good light. It's like, y'all have so much self-control. And I want to feel good about that, but I can't because I want to see this motherfucker get knocked the hell. Like, I want to see his block. He shouldn't be breathing. Never mind standing. Like, that just angered me to, I don't know.
Yeah. Like, I've always thought, like, okay, you can talk as much shit as you want, but
yeah, no,
don't touch it. Like, he hit him multiple times.
That should have been it. Like,
Like he was in constant pop-off mode. Like,
I don't know how to feel because, like, good for them that they could just hold their composure in that situation. But
like the first time I saw it, I was enraged, similar to you. And now I'm just looking at it in a cynical, like, man, this is some crazy shit.
Yeah, like he believes
Like,
that.
This dude is like, he really has conviction in what he's doing. Like, he really believes that these people are inferior to him. Like, and that he can constantly put his hands on people.
Like, yeah, like he didn't have any fear. Like in that situation, he was never. He can knock me out. Like, this dude that's way bigger than me. That didn't cross his mind. Like, because I am white and superior, everything I do is protected by my superiority, I guess.
On top of the Christ complex. Like,
what I've come to see lately, it's just folks in general are way more bold for some reason these days. And when they have opinions like this that are just so strong about other people to the point where they feel like they can strike them in the face and everything and nothing will come of it. As if he literally says, you obey me. Like
he's in Uganda?
yeah.
He is a pastor.
Why is he there? Why? Like,
He's probably being like a missionary.
I was thinking
missionary, but
and that's another thing,
Yeah. But is this like his missionary work? Is that what this is? Like,
I guess it's him staying at a hotel while he's doing his missionary work.
but how are you doing? Like, that's what the people of Uganda look like all of them. So who are you going and doing missionary work for? If that's how you feel about everybody there, like
saving them through the pity of God.
So that's what he's doing. That's his missionary work. That's what he's going and doing outside of this hotel too. Like
he's bringing good Christian white Jesus to all of these Slavic Ugandans.
That's what he's convinced himself.
That's clearly what he's doing.
I mean, that's what he's doing.
He has to
like,
save these savages.
It's like, I just wonder how many times he's had to go around doing this. Like, and I don't know, did nothing ever happen to him? Like, he did that with so much conviction. I was like, it can't be the first time. Like,
yeah, like I think there was a little bit of. I think watching this, piecing it together. I think he had trouble getting into his room because the car key wouldn't get read, which has happened often. Went down to the front desk. Maybe there might have been a little bit of taking too long, or it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta check and confirm. And this man was like, nah, you need to do this now. I need this done immediately. I deserve special favor.
Yeah.
Look at my good Christian white skin.
The way that he punched him, like...
He was smiting him.
Yeah, but he hit him a few times and, like, there was no... Like, they weren't real punch. I don't know. I'm thinking he's weak as hell.
I mean, yeah, he's old. He looks frail.
He doesn't look like he had a fighting stance at all.
He's been doing this for years. Like, he's got to... That's crazy. Like,
he snuck my man's one time. He just sitting there talking to one of them, and then just...
Yeah, he was probably getting away with it for years until he got caught on camera doing it.
Right.
He invited the
Right.
That's something. Okay.
Yeah, it's a special podcast.
We're still in the reaction segment. So we got a much more lighthearted video to show y'all. So I'm glad we got that one out the way first.
Yeah. Super serious time.
And now it's oh man, y'all boys, this is gold. This is musical and comedy and video. It's just gold in every sense of the word. Just gold.
So what is this?
This is a music video.
This is a music video.
By Doja Cat. I think that's how you say her name. Why didn't it go to full screen? Oh, you gotta...
Girls really like this song.
Let's go. Look at this shit. Which apparently has gone really viral.
Yeah, bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I'm not a cat. I don't say meow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I go moo. Moo. I'm too smooth. I'm not in the mood.
That shit goes out. For no reason. She gets lucky how he get it.
Tryna make moves. Tryna make moves. Got milk, bitch. Got beef. Got steak, ho. Got cheese. Great A-ho. Not lean. Got me A1. Sauce, please.
Why does this go in like by the end? You like you fucking. I don't think I've gotten as far as all.
I didn't know the song went on this.
Yeah.
I ain't got lawns. Suck a nigga dick or some E-I-O. Shaking on these bitches, I'm being I know. Tipping on the stick, I see the chickens in the pigs. They wanna catch us riding dirty with them fiends, I know. I ain't them have to charge.
How did this not go viral?
It's better than yours.
It's a bunch of songs people know, and it's actually good. It's for what it is. She has fun. She fine. It's like, oh, you can't throw that many elements into one video. It's a cheat code.
Instant viral hit, man.
Yeah.
I want a cheeseburger.
I loved every second of that. That's my first time seeing it.
Like, I seen somebody had tagged me in a post saying Nicki Minaj done dropped a whole album and press release on why her album better than everybody else's, and that all got shut down by bitch, I'm not a Mooo. He came in and took all of her fire and shine.
It's like I feel bad, but I feel like I'd rather hear a project from her than listen to Queen. But I have not listened to Queen yet. I'm going to try to listen to Queen maybe.
That's why we're not going to talk about
one day.
In the very not near future.
See, here's my thing. I find it difficult to listen to it now. Just hearing all this stuff that Nicki's been saying.
Yeah, like it made it more difficult to want to
to.
hear it because it's like, why are you being petty? Like, you see,
automatically
like okay,
compare it to Travis Scott.
Yeah,
right.
Which you setting a high standard. You putting a high bar there. Like,
Me personally, I can't fathom anything Nicki Minaj could ever do being better than a Travis Scott album.
No.
Because I mean, I think of all the things I've ever heard Nicki on. And then I think about Sicko Mode. And that song alone, I like better than almost everything Nicki Minaj has
We
ever
haven't
done.
heard the album, though. We haven't heard Queen.
I'm just saying, anything that I've heard her do before now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to say, like, better or worse or anything like that, but nothing that she's done has appealed to me as much, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't really appeal to me, so I kind of don't need to listen to it.
Right, because it's like, it's not that I dislike Nicki Minaj per se. I know that she, how do I put it? I'm not going to outright say that I dislike Nicki Minaj. It's more of a thing of her music doesn't appeal to me.
You know,
but Travis Scott stuff
I
like
her own
features. Everyone.
Yeah, and I don't like her singing.
Yeah. She's clearly for
She does
people.
a lot of
She's for other people.
Right. Like for a different demographic that doesn't include me. But, I mean, on that same token, she has a lot of sales. To the point where she feels competitive in getting them.
Oh, yeah. I feel
she was number 2 in sales.
I feel no issue talking shit or expressing my opinion because they're making money.
Right.
They
got it. Yeah.
And
either way, they got it.
They are making money.
And that's my thing. You know, like, I respect her for the fact that she's gotten such a large fan base. That doesn't necessarily make me a fan of her music, though. So, I don't know.
I respect her position, but I kind of don't like her work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That pretty much sums it up. I don't know. Clearly, she's for some people. Not your boy.
Like, to say, you know, all this stuff about Astroworld. And Astroworld, I've listened to all of Astroworld multiple times since it's come out.
Yeah.
That's literally maybe 70% of what plays in my car right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I got a playlist that I've been I got a playlist that I've been building since like the last 2 years, and it's like anytime I like a song from any album I listen to, I just put it on there. And then I got a condensed version of that playlist that has all the songs I mostly want to have on repeat right now. And I usually put that playlist on, but like I don't even like, I have maybe like 30 songs on it. I've been playing like 6, like the last 6 that I put on there, because 5 of them are from Astroworld and 1 of them is What's the Use. Like that's all I've been listening to, like on repeat.
Yeah, like I've been doing the same thing. Like at first I was going through the album chronologically, and then I just put it on shuffle and just let the dice fall where they fall.
Because you can do that, because it's that good album. Like it's you can pretty much guarantee. Like maybe you'll have to skip a couple of them. Like it's a couple of them I wasn't completely rocking with, but
I'm not rocking with Coffee Bean. Like that.
Coffee Bean.
That's the last one.
Oh yeah, okay.
Butterfly Effect. Well, I loved Butterfly Effect
when it came out.
It
didn't need to be on the album. It could have stayed as like a single, a standalone single.
Yeah. What else?
Maybe
look at the goddamn track list.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to do too, because I cannot remember all the names of the songs. I can tell you the ones I have on repeat though. Definitely the one with the Stevie Wonder feature, Stop Trying to Be God. That's probably either top 1 or 2 songs I like off of that album, because it's just so full. I like full songs. It's just like got a lot going on in the sonic space. Like it's just like always something. It was a lot. You can tell it put a lot into that song. Like
I think for me personally, I like that song because it's a great song and Stevie Wonder's in it.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
when we was talking about, you know, celebrities where they do certain things that nobody really does like them, Stevie Wonder's definitely in that category. And to hear him now still beasting on harmonica, bruh, like that's.
I don't think he'll ever not be like beasting in some regard.
I'm just saying, like, he's still doing it just as great as he was, like, you know.
I like
one of the people that can't fall off.
I like the song, but I guess when I'm in the car, I don't want to listen to that.
I like listening to it in the car.
Well, I guess my commute is fairly short, so like.
Oh, it is a long song.
I need high energy bass all the time. I just need the bass.
Yeah, because you're not gonna be in the car for long. Yeah, I got a pretty long commute, so I can set aside time for. I listen to a 20-minute song in the car because I know I still have time for other songs.
Like the stuff I jam in the car, stargazing.
Yeah.
Sicko mode.
Yeah.
Maybe R.I.P. Screw. Depending.
No, not really.
I'm with you on that.
No Bystanders.
Yeah.
NC-17.
I don't listen to that one. I don't like that one actually.
I like the 21 verse is kind of funny.
I know it's funny, yeah, but I don't like the song. I don't know. It's
Astro Thunder.
Which one is the
I've
one?
only listened to the album once, but which one is Fuck the Club Up?
That's No Bystanders.
No Bystanders.
Yeah, that is. I don't know which one is my favorite between that and Stop Trying to Be God. Like those are like competing for 1 and 2. For me.
I'm starting to warm up to Yosemite.
I like it. I don't put it on repeat, but that's something I could listen to if I got like the shuffle on repeat.
I kind of dig Can't Say. I'm starting to warm up to that.
I don't remember what that sounds like.
You Can't Say I'm mad.
Oh yeah, I kind of that's all right.
Yeah. Who What? I
like that. Yeah,
love that. That's a constant. Like I'll play that multiple times back to back.
Yeah.
like in the car, just.
Yeah, that song does. It bumps like.
Houston Fornication.
Yeah, I fucks with that one too. I think it sounds like a Drake song, but it don't have Drake on it, which makes it better than a Drake song.
And maybe 5% 10. I can't remember though.
I like that one. That's the doom 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 doom. Who that creep? Yeah, I like that was really straight too. Stargazing, I like that one, but I like the end way more than the beginning because I don't fuck with the singing in the beginning. So I wish they could just like I can listen to it, but like I listen to it for the reward of getting to the end part of the song, which is actually a whole nother song after it because that like it's like you can't just not bump when you hear that. I don't know how I feel about the fact that he like split up multiple songs in one song so many times on his album because they were all good. So sometimes you just don't want to listen to 1 or 2 of the.
It's like the 2020 experience. By just
yeah. But
well, that was just mostly split up into 2 parts.
Yeah.
I dig that though.
Yeah, I guess it's cool sometimes. Yeah.
You was talking about the playlist that you have. I have this one playlist full of stuff that just kicks really, really hard. Yeah. Right? Because, I went and bought those subwoofers.
So it's only right.
Yeah, man, you got the system, you flaunt it.
Yeah.
And with that being said, my favorite off this album has got to be Sicko Mode.
Yeah, it's probably it gotta hit them.
I think that one hits like just bass wise, it hits the hardest. I think. And then I every time I listen to it, I keep thinking that they're gonna go into it more from that intro with Drake on it. I keep thinking more is coming, and then it doesn't, but it goes into something rawer.
Yeah, I do. I want more of that first song. That's why I was like, I don't know. Like I wish he would have just made 3 full songs like that. But
I do like the fact that he doesn't ride his beats out for super duper long like some artists do.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I like that though. Like especially if it's like good bars the whole time, like, or if it's a good beat the whole time.
I agree with I can see the need to just constantly just switch it up and just keep the energy up.
Yeah.
Different. Just hit him with another one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm that good. Hit him with another one.
And the thing that got me the most about this album was like just like. It wasn't just Travis Scott producing on it. It was like a bunch of different producers.
Right.
Yet they all had the Travis Scott sound to some degree. It's like you can tell he like just put his hand a little bit in each one of these beats and like and then all of them was mixed so well. Like they just made everything like sit right where they're supposed to sit. And I don't know, sometimes that don't happen even with mainstream albums. Especially with mainstream albums. So
what's it called? Him talking about He just has the obsession with the drums. Like he has to go in and do the drums on
pretty much everything.
Yeah.
True that.
And the drums always sound good. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least 8.5 out of 10 album for me.
I'll rate it. Go listen to that stuff out of 10.
yeah. At least, definitely go listen to it out of 10.
What's it called? In the discography, I'd give it. What's it called? Days Before Rodeo. Astroworld.
Oh, you put it above Rodeo?
No.
You put
yeah. I put it over Rodeo, but Days Before Rodeo is the best.
Yeah, like I don't know. There's something about that freedom. Yeah.
Then, Days, Astro, Rodeo. No. Birds and Trap.
Oh, right.
Really?
Then Rodeo.
You like Birds in the Trap more than Rodeo?
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
I think I like Rodeo more.
And then I haven't listened much to Owl Pharaoh.
Me.
Well, I'll put Huncho Jack Huncho over at Owl Pharaoh, but yeah.
I put that under everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. No album. I'm finna be bumping it for at least another month or two.
Yeah, forever now.
But
I would really want to see him and Stevie Wonder on stage together.
That'd be crazy. If he brought
crazy.
Stevie Wonder out for the tour. Like, would he do that?
I would imagine Stevie doing maybe a few performances, but maybe not the whole tour.
Of course not the whole tour. Like
maybe if he goes to the city that he lives in.
Yeah,
right.
Like,
all right, nigga, I just gotta go take this real quick car ride.
go perform on stage. That's
about 3 minutes.
And get this check.
How much you paying me?
That would be dope though. Yeah. That would be like,
my God.
to just if you live where Stevie Wonder lived and like you get to see the Stevie Wonder on stage at that concert because you just live there. Like,
I would love to either do that or be like a actor that just comes and just phones it in for like
movies that come to this town.
Phone it in.
I don't need no script. I just came here to do me. All right? I got my own script.
Johnny Depp, but a little bit better, baby.
Johnny Depp is pretty.
Either that or full out just balls to the wall like Nick Cage. Come and just phone it in and act real crazy. 30 minutes.
When I think about it, I think that's how, this is a related tangent, this is how Ha Ha Davis got big.
Yeah, kind of. I guess that's really what an Instagram comedian is in general. Like, not just him, but most of them.
Because once he got on with Chance the Rapper, and he was featured on
after that he like super blew up.
Like, all of his shit is just fucking hilarious because everybody watches more of it now.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps coming up with catchphrases. That's what if you could just be a catchphrase actor, like you could just come into movies and say your catchphrases that everybody already know you for, and then boom, you good. You did you got your check.
Kevin Hart was killing that game like back in like 2011, bro.
Yeah.
Like catchphrases, bro.
That'd be a cool actor. I couldn't do it. I cannot come up with catchphrases for nothing.
I guess that's a part of some of the stuff that I've been watching more and more. Like, I watch a nice bit of stand-up. Like, I've really been re-watching, even though it came out months ago, Dave Chappelle's Netflix special, right? And then it led me to see that other folks have been doing other stuff recently off Netflix. Yeah. Like, Netflix in general, they make it so that, if they're artists, they'll definitely get some shine and stuff, like individually. Yeah. Dang, I need to type in the name of this one I was looking at. It's called Elder Millennial.
I never heard of that. That's the name of the Netflix special?
That's the name of the Netflix special. But anywho, Eliza dang, I'm trying to pronounce her last name.
Schlesinger?
This is the first time I heard of her. Right? But come to find, she's been doing work for like years. But anywho, like, that's some of the stuff that I've been watching recently as far as Netflix. Netflix in general has been keeping me very entertained. Yeah. Between that, Orange is the New Black, Ha how have y'all been caught up on that?
No.
I'm still a season behind.
I'm almost caught up, but I guess it's a good time to tell y'all that we are adding another segment to our podcast, which
Boom,
is
another segment.
which is the "What Have You Been Watching" segment. And I have been watching Orange Is the New Black, which is a good thing you brought that up. But I haven't finished it. I'm on like episode 10 of the most current season. What is it, 6?
Yeah.
Season 6. And I like the fact that they found so many good places to take the story from where they ended. And what did y'all say y'all were in?
The end of season 4.
Okay, so I won't put any spoilers in it because this is not a spoiler thing. It's just what we've been watching, but it's good. Like they managed to take the twist, where they were going at the end of season 5, which nobody could tell, and like make a bunch of different interconnected stories. This is kind of almost not really Game of Thrones like, but I can't give it that much credit. But it is like just cool how they can just make all of these different stories connect that from different places, and that's the most I can say about that without spoiling it.
Word.
Well, I've been watching a Hulu show called Castle Rock.
I heard that.
It's a collaboration between J.J. Abrams and Stephen King, and it takes place in Castle Rock, and like in all the Stephen King books, well, a good majority, it takes place in Maine, but he has it set up to where there's different towns in Maine, like Salem's Lot, Derry from It. Castle Rock has been in a lot of different books and stuff like that.
That's a lot of possibility for characters and just
right.
Do they just keep adding stuff like random different things come in from his books and like like I'm thinking about it like what's the name of that show? Once Upon a Time. Like different like characters just keep coming in randomly introducing themselves as like this character, and not introducing themselves but just random stuff comes in.
They take place in the same either in the same town or at a different time or
okay, so but they're all in the same like it's a conglomeration. Everybody's in the same spot.
I guess not at the same time particularly.
Okay.
But events happen.
They're all in the same universe.
Yeah, they're all in the same universe.
Yeah.
And I think like the Dark Tower connects all of them. I think. Well, possibly all of them. But it has a lot of Easter eggs from the Stephen King universe, some of which I can tell, and some of them I had to go watch videos about. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty dope. And like the mystery is unraveling itself. I'm on episode 7 now, and like it was a super kind of breakthrough type episode.
Yeah.
And I'm digging it. But at the same time, I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? I was like, what?
I feel like you feel that way with anything that's just like a big mashup of stuff. Like, you feel like that in the Super Smash Bros. Story mode. You feel like that in
Lost all the time. Lost.
Yeah, and Once Upon a Time, you start to feel like that sometimes. What's the other game? Kingdom Hearts. That whole story. It's like anytime you combine a bunch of different things together, it's like, okay, I don't even understand this story. After a certain point.
Have y'all seen Ready Player One?
No.
You get that same vibe. But it's like, it's really, really good. And if you haven't seen it, I recommend it. But you still get that same vibe after a while. Like, okay, there's so much stuff going on here.
Yeah.
But, what's it called? But watching that and watching the videos trying to talk about all the Easter eggs, it was like, it made me like really want to go back and start watching old Stephen King adaptations. Like, so far I've seen the 1979 Salem's Lot and the 2004 Salem's Lot, and I think I'm starting to watch Sometimes They Come Back. And both of the Salem's Lots, I like them. Well, the 79 version is a cheesy 1979 kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stakes are high, but the presentation is kind of wonky, like dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Shit like that. But like I really, it like narratively, I liked it. On top of some of the performances that they gave, and the 2004 version, I like how it takes most of the plot elements from the 1979 version, and it embellishes a little bit more, and it kind of shifts different players' roles in the story and adds different other characters out of it. And yeah, I dig it. I dig both of them.
Alright. I was never like really into like any of Stephen King stuff like that, so I probably wouldn't catch any of the references. But
Like I was interested, I guess.
Yeah, but
I never watched any of the stuff.
Yeah, my mom was a Stephen King fan, so like shit, fucking when I can't remember how old, like when I was real young. That was the first time I saw it, and like that shit traumatized me. Like I was afraid to take showers because I felt like when the water went down into the drain, like I would start to hear kids' voices try to speak to me.
Oh my
so
God.
I wanted to get out of the tub before all the water went into the hole. Like shit like that. Like it was crazy. And oh god, sewer drains. Like oh man, it's like just by myself. Like nah, man, I gotta walk on the opposite side. Of the
I didn't see that until I was older. So
yeah.
But I can imagine. Yeah, I can definitely imagine a kid getting traumatized by that. I've heard of multiple people saying like they had some PTSD on that movie. So you can tell it was effective.
Yeah, for little kids at least.
Did you have anything?
I've just been watching anime.
Oh, true. I mean, we have been watching the same anime, but also some new anime.
Well, Asobi.
Yeah,
Asobi. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Like
that show
it's
is
so funny. It's so funny, and like the callbacks. They have constant callbacks, and I love those callbacks too. And like all three of the characters are terrible people. But
it's just funny because they're in middle school. Yeah. And they're just assholes. But they still hang out with each other.
Yeah.
No, that definitely happens in real life. I was about to say, that matter of fact, assholes are the only type of people that hang out in middle school. Like it's like they feed off of each other, which that's realistic in an unrealistic way, at least how they portray it. But that's what makes it funny.
It's just I love the intro. Because it just looks like a completely different show.
Oh yeah.
It's like the girls all look real cute and just like, but then you go in the show and the way the what's her name, Hanako, the one with the long black hair, is always animated with a crazy ass face, or they just go crazy with that shit. It's funny.
And like the intro compared to the ending song.
Yeah.
It's like all sweet and sensitive in the first one, and then it's just complete like death metal.
Yeah, the end.
I love it.
Yeah, the contract. Yeah, it's a good show.
What else? We saw the first episode of Cells at Work.
Yeah.
Like that was pretty interesting. Like they give really, I guess,
detailed descriptions
of what different, like what bacteria or viruses do, and like the different parts of the body and stuff. Like, yeah, I mean, it's informative on top of like the kind of action. I like it. Maybe. Yeah. I need a couple more viewings to see whether or not I want to see it constantly. And
how many episodes in?
I think it's like 6 or 7.
Oh, so it just
started. We also saw Planet With.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it. Like,
I'm with it only because it makes so little sense that I want to see where it's going.
Yeah, it's a mystery, so I kind of want to get to the end of the mystery.
Yeah, but if I just had to base it off just what I saw in the first episode, I'd be like,
yeah, because you gotta be, I don't know, those 3D models for the kind of Gundam things.
Is that
either
type of
hit or miss.
Animation?
Yeah. When it comes to like the Gundams,
fighting.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, not Gundams, but
Yeah.
But that also requires more viewing to see whether or not I like it. And it also starts with a kid with amnesia, so you don't know nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, in the same vein of anime, we have another segment called "What Have You Been Playing?"
All the segments.
All of the segments. This is the segment podcast. And just yesterday, I wasn't playing, but I was watching some of my friends play Dragon Ball Fighter Z, or is it Fighters? I don't know what the game is called.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Or Dragon Ball Z Fighters? It might be Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
I know it's Fighter Z. I don't know if it's Fighter Z or Fighters.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man, my bad.
But anyway, they were playing that because they always having tournaments playing. That's like the only game they play. And we got into the conversation. I was like, I don't want to like play Dragon Ball because I wasn't into it. But when Jump Stars comes out, I'm definitely going to get into that game because it's like a conglomeration of everybody. And probably going to feel like, what the fuck. But we got into the conversation of what anime characters are they going to put in it, because they just said that they're going to put Gon and Hisoka into the game.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. They're going to be in Jump Stars. So I'm just thinking like Shonen Jump, that's a huge range of anime that they can choose from. And like how many different characters are they choosing from these games? Because it's like, I don't know. If they do like 2 or 3, like you got some shows where you want like a bunch of people from there, and I don't know. But like, do y'all have any people who y'all would definitely want to see that they haven't announced already?
I don't know. I
know I want to see Killua in there. Like, I'm gonna main Hisoka unless they put Killua in. Then that's gonna be the main person I play with.
Damn, it's one of the captains from Bleach. He looked like a kid, and he has an ice blade. I forgot his name. But his sword's name is Shorin Maru. I just remember that. And he's pretty tight. I want to see him. That'd be cool.
Everyone I already know is going to be in it.
Yeah.
As long as Zoro's in it, I'm cool.
Killing the game with Zoro.
Are they gonna
killing the game with Simon?
Does My Hero Academia count? That's a Shonen Jump anime, yeah. So
probably get like Bakugo.
Yeah. But then we gonna run Todoroki and All Might. So there's so many people that you would want to see from that. But yeah, I guess are also coming out with My Hero Academia game. It's probably not gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just needs to go fail and okay, let's make another one that's better.
And let's also put some characters in that game that's good.
Like eventually there'll be a Dragon Ball Fighter Z of My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
And everyone will be happy.
Yeah.
The only way that one works is if everybody is raw in a different way.
Yeah, because like you obviously know some of these characters. I mean, that's with any fighting game that comes based off of a show. You know, some of the characters would never beat the other character in the actual show, but you got to make it balance somehow. So.
Minate, you're gonna fight all for one?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, what other stuff have y'all been playing that wasn't even really?
I want to see Toguro from Yu Yu Hakusho in this.
I wonder if Yu Yu Hakusho is going to be in it.
Yeah,
because
like is it just the recent stuff or is it like the history?
I don't know, because they haven't put anything recent in it. Like the most recent thing has been Hunter x Hunter. So
well, eventually it'll be Jump Ultimate. It's just everybody. Every shonen.
They probably
gonna
put in like from Black Clover if they do Asta and like Kirito.
Put light on that bitch.
That's a shonen.
Isn't he in it?
Light is in it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Light of Ryu. Yeah.
He is.
Yeah. How are they gonna do that?
Yeah,
I was thinking about that, but then like Phoenix Wright is a game, so
yeah, but that I don't see Light being a joke character like Phoenix Wright was in Marvel vs. Capcom.
How are they gonna make him fight though?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is he gonna be signature in the way?
And Ryuk will probably be like what is it? I forgot.
Ansem.
What if like you had to write all of your attacks? And the attacks is really doing something to this nigga. Like
that'd be terrible. Like that takes so long. And you probably gotta dodge. That would be a cool anime character though. Like a dude who just writes all his attacks with a notepad as he dodges the enemy. So he's just like writing and kicking and shit. I feel like I say that. I don't know.
What's it called? I've been playing Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
And like
like you got way more into it than I did. Like
I got super deep.
Like I like the game, but I don't know.
Yeah, like this is probably like I'm probably close to like a month deep, and I'm like close to rank 70. Like, whoa! Mostly thanks to my homies from
Cheesy Controller Podcast.
Yeah, man, go fucks with those guys. They're on platforms like iTunes.
Words.
And
all the best video game news and info and conversations, and we'll talk about Monster Hunter World for a long time.
Promotion segment. But yeah,
back to what you got.
The game is I fucks with it. Like, it's a constant grind, but like at a certain point you enjoy just fucking up monsters.
Yeah, and they make them like real dynamic as far as the like how you have to beat the monsters, right?
Yeah.
Like the different types and
like different elements and different effects that you can apply to yourself and to them and all kinds of stuff. Like, it's crazy.
Right. Only thing I've been playing is Call of Duty. Like I'm a zombies fanatic. Like I realize, I don't know, I might like zombies more than anything else I've ever played. Like, just as far as a game I can sit down and turn my brain off and just relax. I don't want to think about nothing else for the day. I can just turn on zombies. More than likely Duraz and Drock. I've been playing Black Ops 3 zombies because I didn't mess with Infinite Warfare any other non-Treyarch zombies. But like, yeah, I think I've discovered that's just like my favorite game. Even if it's not like I want to go back to this game because it's so expansive and it just got so much stuff, which I mean the story kind of does now. Like, I was watching a video about like the story of it, and it kind of made it make sense with Black Ops 3, which I respect because it came from not a story. But yeah, like I can just play that nonstop. I'll probably, I don't know, playing one of these other games I've been sitting on. I got both of the South Parks and Far Cry that I have not touched. Like, I got through the first level of Far Cry and stopped.
The first South Park is good. Well, I liked it. I haven't played the second one yet.
Yeah, I gotta pick all of those up because I got them.
Lately, I'm still on God of War.
Oh yeah,
because the gameplay, it will have you. Just the story mode will have you entertained for like ever. But see, I'm the type where I always try to do the side quests as I do the story, because in this game, like, you know, you get so much stuff that makes the end of it easier.
Oh yeah,
because some of the boss
skip over the side quests,
ridiculous.
you like don't get a bunch of stuff and it makes the end
right
more difficult. Yeah.
But even with that, I started off playing it not in God of War, but in the difficulty setting right below that. Like, give me a challenge. And it really is a challenge. Like, it is not easy getting some of this stuff.
Word. I always say I mess with games that have an actual learning curve. Like, that it ain't just you get more stuff.
Alright, throw you in the Dark Souls, man.
Word. I don't know about that. I don't have time to learn games that have an actual learning. I have respect for them, but I don't be playing them like that. But yeah, like the only one I can think of in recent history is Fortnite. Like I respect Fortnite. It has an actual, like, you gotta learn how to play that game. But yeah, any other games or things we've been recently doing that we want to bring up before we close this one out?
I'm playing Darkest Dungeon a lot, even though that game's kind of old, and I don't have any of the DLC for it.
DLC is just like
It makes some games great, but it makes some games just like just adding stuff.
Yeah, and it makes some games an excuse to not be full when they come out.
Yeah.
That's what I really just, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. I'm okay with paying $80 for a video game. If we can guarantee a full video game and like we not paying for ads or extra DLC, like maybe the DLC be free now or something, or take out microtransactions. Maybe still add some DLC, but take out microtransactions, and I will pay $80 for a game as long as I know it's gonna be full. Like, that's what it takes, because we know like it costs more. Then like the price of games hasn't gone up in a long time, and the price to make them has gone up. So if they cost more, it's cool. We get that they got to make money, but I feel like they're just going about it in a shady way. Like, that's just at least a straightforward way of, we need more money to make these games, and not we're making you gamble and we're making you buy incomplete games. And I don't know, that's just my rant for the
Well,
video
I
game
agree
segment.
with you as far as, hey, if they did need more money, then we should be, pay more for games, but they don't need more money. They are trying to limit the amount of shit they're giving us.
Yeah.
On top of making a killing.
Yeah. Do better. Why do you play with the things that bring us comfort? Why do you just pull on our souls? Yeah. Screw y'all, man.
In my perfect world, I would have a Smash Bro character every 2 months.
From every game, outside of Nintendo and inside.
And I would play it on a non-Nintendo product with all my friends on other non-Nintendo products and Nintendo products.
Always remember.
Above all things.
Above all things.
Don't shuck and jive,
Don't do it,
baby.
Don't